Domestic violence is a crisis that affects nearly 1 in 4 women in the United States. But organizations like the Palmetto Hope Network continue to fight for justice and the protection of women and children. Joining us with more information on an upcoming walk to raise awareness is our friend Butch Kennedy, founder and CEO of Palmetto Hope Network. Glad to have you back with us.
Hello. It's
You've
good to see you.
been very busy, haven't you?
Yes, ma'am. Lisa and I have been extremely busy. We're extremely blessed and honored to have opened our own safe house in Georgetown County.
That's wonderful.
And we have the Navigational Center here in Hanahan.
Tell us a little bit more about the home in Georgetown County. I know this is a while coming, and you say it's a blessing. It's a blessing for the women that it protects.
Right. There's women in there right now as we speak. We opened up 2 weeks ago. And before we can open the doors, it was almost full. Really? So there's still the need, right? It's still the need that's really, really important. And this is something that Lisa and I never expected to happen, right? Because this was one of the last things that I thought we would ever have to do was open a safe house. But God kind of led us to it, you know what I mean? We kind of walked into it. We went to an event, and next door to the event, the building was for sale. And I love old buildings, and I love this building. Sure. Yeah. And the refurbishment of the building took a lot longer than we anticipated, but the end product was well worth the wait. So,
that's wonderful. And describe for the audience exactly what the safe house means. I mean, I think the word itself explains, however, it's far more profound than that.
Right, it's far more profound than that. We just need a place where people feel like they're needed, like they're welcome, like they're at home, right? And that's the most important part to me. I wanted to make it feel like it's a homey place.
And gets them out of a dangerous situation.
Right, and that's really important, right? Because they're in a situation, right, where they've been abused, and it's kind of hard for them to trust anyone, right? So we have to gain that trust and garner that trust, and over time, that's what it is that we do. The ultimate thing for us to do is make sure that our victims are empowered, right, so that they can move forward in their lives, so they can rebuild their lives and get themselves gainful employment and get themselves a place of their own.
And it's for women and children, potentially, so if they bring their children with them, they're also welcome.
Right.
At this home.
I think what it does is the age of the children, because some of the children, when children come in, you have to take them to school and everything, so it's a little different. It just depends upon their age. Yeah. And normally, there's definitely room for women and children in there.
What's the process once a lady comes into your home to rehabilitate and to get their legs under them to then build a future for themselves?
Okay, so there's the process for us includes counseling, right? So we have a counselor that's on site, and she spends 1 hour with each one of them once a week. So she's there every week. She comes one day a week, and she spends all that time with the victims that are in that facility. And it's been empowering for the women that were there because they had to share things and they had to open up to someone. But we had to get that trust first, right? Sure. So they were there for a little while before they actually opened up.
Okay.
So,
and tell us about the Navigational Center. So what is this? This is in Hanahan.
Yeah, the Navigational Center was something that, you know, we work with Representative Wendell Gilliard on it, and I've always got to give kudos to him because he actually went out and garnered some funding for us to actually open a center here in North Charleston area that actually will provide resources for victims of domestic violence and gun violence. So it's a resource center for victims of violent crime. We have an on-site mental health counselor there as well, and we have a navigational center specialist. He's there every day. So he's there 8 hours a day. So
that's wonderful. All right, let's talk about the walk that's coming up because this is something very crucial and important to your mission, isn't it?
Yeah, this is it.
This is the 10th year.
This is 10 year. This is it. And I tell everybody this is my final year. Jessica laughs when I say that.
Wow.
But this is 10 years and 10 years of empowering women. You know, my platform has always been to end violence against women. I think that's an important trait for us as men, right, to come together and end violence against women. And I'm so awed of the support that I've received from other men. And over this process, these 10 years, I mean, we've grown, and this is a place where victims come to heal, right? And they get to see each other once a year. So it'll be a little emotional for some of them. It'll be emotional for us as well. But it's 10 years, and we're going to move to something different.
Are you? Okay, I was going to ask.
I'm a little too old to be walking the bridge. You know, Father Time stands still for no one. So I kind of laugh about it. I say, you know, everybody that walked the bridge with me before, they're not walking the bridge anymore. They're a little older, so
There
we're
you
gonna
go.
do something totally different.
Okay, all right. But you will still
be-
continue
yes.
the mission
Yeah,
of
we will still continue
raising
the
awareness.
mission. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so this is the 10th Annual Hope Walk. This is happening Saturday, October 4th at 8 a.m., so it's nice and early too. This is at 1 Cooper Street downtown. That's where we meet.
That's right.
And it goes from there, and it's all to help the mission to save women from domestic violence. And finally, just one last question. So if someone suspects that a neighbor, a friend, a family member is at the hands of domestic violence, what should they do?
Right, they should call 1-888-SAFE. I mean, that's the first thing that we do, call 911, 1-800-SAFE. But our main goal is to help victims and to walk them through the process. So if they ever feel like they can't call law enforcement, they can't call anybody else, they can call our organization. And I think I did give the number to you guys. It's a new number, and I don't even know the new number, to be honest with you, but it's a new number that we have for the Navigational Center. Navigational Center will navigate you through the process. They'll point you in the right direction. They'll send you to us too as well. And I'll make sure you have that number too as well.
What's your website?
PalmettoHopeNetwork.org.
All right, very good.
It's there.
Butch, great to see you.
Always good to be here.
Thank you for the work that you do in this community.
Thank you for having me.
God's work. We'll be back after this.